I want to go to another story while we have this time. Science Alert says strange magnetic anomalies on the moon can finally be explained. This is David Neild. Small, frozen, and silent, the moon has a surprising distribution of magnetic fingerprints across its dusty surface, not all of which are easy to explain. A new study led by geoscientists of the Chinese Academy of Sciences Institute of Geochemistry could help us better understand unusually strong magnetic field readings that don't fit with other characteristics of the moon. They analyzed lunar soil returned to Earth in December 2020, and they were looking at particles of a mineral known as magnetite, which is rarely seen in samples of moon dirt. Lunar magnetic anomalies have been a mystery since the Apollo era. Therefore, an in-depth understanding of the formation mechanism and distribution characteristics of magnetite on the moon could provide a new perspective to explain the genesis of magnetic anomalies in the lunar crust. The magnetite, a strongly magnetic iron core, was found in submicroscopic spherical iron sulfide grains that resemble molten droplets. Further thermodynamic modeling suggests that the magnetite in these grains is the result of large impacts on the lunar surface. Dr. Yu, do you think that these are coming from these large impacts on the lunar surface?
Yes. Normally the particle itself by itself, right? If it's any magnetic particle by itself, it could be in natural state. The north and combined with south with the next particles are forming. In general, we're forming neutral particles. However, magnetite, so that's not a neutral particle number. That's a strong magnetic behaviors, right? So how can you normally we see the dust on Earth, as long as or on the moon, you would assume they are just a neutral like sand type, right? It's a neutralized, not a strong magnetic, so they are just like sand, not attract each other that strong, right? However, on the Earth's surface, on the moon surface, those magnetized, those kind of material and behavior, I believe, can create during impact. During large impact, when you impact, just like create huge burning and frictions, and so now normally neutralized soil or something become magnetic behavior, become magnetized. So I believe so. And there's another things. I'm very happy to hear this news, because remember many even textbook they thought, we do not, the moon does not have a magnetic field, and I dismiss that. I believe that's completely wrong. I dismiss those kind of statements. Say, moon does not have a magnetic field. Mars, does not have. I dismiss them right away. I believe that's totally wrong. And this is a confirmation. Say, hey, we do find magnetites are magnetic small particles, right? You use magnets, you can pick them up, So what that means, I believe Moon and Mars, they all have a magnetic field. The one significant evidence for Moon have a magnetic field is, the Moon only one side face on the Earth, always. The back side is always away from Earth. The current theory explanation is why the moon always face Earth, one side. The current theory say, because of the distribution, the mass distribution among the moon, within the moon is not uniform. Somehow, on one side facing Earth part, so that part of mass is heavier, so that's why Earth attract to them. Always keep that way. I believe this is a completely wrong explanation. No, that's not because of distribution of the mass in the moon is not uniform, is biased. No, I believe that's actually the moon, just like every other planet, they have a magnetic field. However, the reason only one side facing Earth is because the magnetic behavior have a north and a south. So only thing you can fix the same face same direction to Earth, the only force I can imagine is not the gravitational force. That means your mass distribution different, use gravity. Gravity does not constrain things from self-rotation, self-spin. Only magnetic force. It has attraction and repulsion, can keep objects inserted in definitive direction. So for that reason, I believe that's a demonstration. Moon definitely have a magnetic field, just like evidence from this discovery, right? Magnetite. And also, the reason Moon always facing Earth one direction is because magnetic north and south locked with the Earth's face. So that's why keep a Moon one side always, the near side always face Earth, the far side, we cannot see from observed from Earth.